Today we're taking a deep dive on Torrance, California. What's up, everybody? Shane Inman here, a local real estate agent in Southern California, working with buyers and sellers in the South Bay market. So Redondo Beach, Hermosa Beach, Manhattan Beach, Torrance, Lawndale, Gardena, Palos Verdes, and quite a few other cities. So if you're thinking of moving to Southern California, feel free to call or text or email me. I have people reaching out all the time, and I'd love to help you get started. It can take a lot longer than you may expect, so it's never too early to get started and reach out. On this channel, we cover everything outdoors and community in the South Bay. And so if that's something you're interested in, please be sure to subscribe and hit the like button so you're notified every time we put out a new video. So Torrance, California is located south of LAX and north of Long Beach and pretty close to the coast. So you've got a lot of great beach communities nearby. And with over 140,000 people living in Torrance, there's definitely some, different areas and different styles of living. So today I thought we'd go over just kind of the ins and outs of Torrance and different communities and figure out what might be a good spot for you. So when I think of Central Torrance, I think of just a little bit more affordable. So for instance, right now you've got a 2-bedroom condo on Merrill Drive listed for $610,000. And for this area, being close to the beach and being situated close to LA, you've really got some more expensive homes, and a 2-bedroom, 2-bath condo for $610,000 in this community is more on the affordable side. And so, when I think of Central Torrance, I think of, a little bit more affordable condos, and, you're close to Del Amo Mall and some areas that are great for shopping and just being out, and not too far of a drive to get to the beaches or get to a freeway and get to downtown. So if you're looking as a first-time home buyer, Central Torrance could be a great spot to check out. So as I mentioned, Torrance can be a little bit more of an expensive community. And whenever I have a client that's, fairly new to searching in the Torrance area and they're still getting to know the different communities within Torrance, it's almost without fail, I get a text or email from them with a listing in the Southeast Torrance area, which is they have the Horizons community, which is a senior living community on Nadine Circle. So the homes on Nadine Circle tend to be a little bit more affordable. So people see that and they're like, oh, this is a great spot. This is exactly in my budget. It's exactly what I want. And then they look at the description and realize they are not in the 55 plus category to qualify to live in the Horizons community. So if you are, it's a great community. And like I said, there's some great options for prices in that community. So any of the homes on Nadine Circle in Torrance are typically going to be part of the Horizons community. And so if you're looking for a 55 plus community, that's a great spot to check out and definitely take a look around. They do have quite a few homes pop on the market consistently. So great option. But yeah, if you're not in the 55 plus, don't look on Nadine Circle probably. So the next spot in Torrance we're going to look at is the Hollywood Riviera section of Torrance. And this area has become more and more popular. The last time I held an open house in this community, I felt like more and more families were coming in and just asking, where is this? Where are we? This is an amazing community. How did I find this place? And the reason is because it's kind of tucked into the hillside. And so even when you're up on the Hollywood Riviera section of homes, the streets kind of, weave back and forth, and it's easy to get lost if you don't know those streets and you're not familiar with driving through the Hollywood Riviera. But one of the reasons I think that people are really getting drawn to that community is the views. You've got great views from the ocean to the city. On a clear day, you can kind of see both from a balcony top on many of the homes. You also, you have families that are moving into those communities that have kids playing outside. So I think people see that and want to be a part of it. Driving through those streets, they're very narrow streets and not a lot of sidewalk space on some of them. So you often see those children at play signs on the streets, making sure people are driving slow. So I think those kind of things incentivize more families to come to those communities. And then it's very walkable to the beach and to the Riviera village, so lots of shops in the area. So it's a growing community, and I think more and more people are realizing the benefits of the Hollywood Riviera, and I think it's making it one of the more popular areas of Torrance. So this next spot in Torrance is West Torrance, and I live in West Torrance. I love it. One of the reasons I love West Torrance is just the accessibility to the beach. I can go for a run from my house and be on the beach within a mile. And so that's something that's really kind of a priority for me, and I really enjoy that. I think many of the homes in the West Torrance area are close to bordering the Redondo Beach homes, so I think those are going to be on the beach. So being closer to the beach with West Torrance homes is probably a priority in many of the people that have moved here. And then you also have the Entradero section of West Torrance. So Entradero is a pretty big park here, and then obviously there's a lot of parks in Torrance, but Entradero Park has just so much to offer with baseball fields for the youth games. You've got places to go for a run and walk and take the dog for a walk. You also see bird watching out there. A lot of people come out for bird watching. So there's just so much to do at Entradero Park. It just has a lot to offer for a lot of people in the community, and I think that it makes people want to move to some of the homes that border those homes that are around Entradero Park. And that's what makes that little section of Torrance a sought-after area. One of the downsides of Torrance, or West Torrance particularly, is the price. Recent home sales in West Torrance range between 1.1 million and 2.2 million for a single family residence. So if that's what you're looking for, just keep that in mind, that you're probably going to be looking around the 1.5 million range for a single family residence in the West Torrance neighborhoods. And the heart of Torrance, I feel like, is the old town, downtown, Old Torrance feel of the community in Old Torrance. And so, the homes in Old Torrance are close to the old downtown. You've got Fox Drug Store and the Torrance Bakery. So you've got a lot of little historic shops in the downtown area of Old Town Torrance. And the homes in that area, in many cases, represent the old character as well, with some of the homes built in the 1920s having very small floor plans. You see 2 bedrooms with under 1,000 square feet of living space, and just have that 1920s character built into the home. So if it hasn't been remodeled, you're going to probably find a little bit smaller homes in the Old Torrance section of town. So that kind of gives you a brief description of the different areas of Torrance. I didn't go through all of the areas. There are still some great spots that I missed. If there's a section of Torrance you really love, be sure to post it in the comments and why you love it. And if you're looking to move to Torrance, feel free to reach out, and I'd love to help you get started in your search. Call or text me anytime. So people are moving to Torrance for the proximity to the beach, the proximity to the freeways and getting to downtown, proximity to their work. So it just all kind of depends on what is important in your search criteria as to what area of Torrance might be a good fit for you. But feel free to reach out, and I'd love to help you figure out what might be a good spot for you living in Torrance.